Hello and welcome to Business Intuition Technologies. My name is Marguerite Chadwick. I'm the founder of the Conscious Global Leader. I'm here with my colleague and co-host, Ashley Lee, who's the CEO of Brain Integration Institute. And we are so excited to welcome Kristi Pastore, who's the CEO of CultureWorks. Welcome, Kristi, to Business and Technologies.
Thank you so much for having me.
We are so excited you're here.
I'm excited to be here.
We have a really wonderful, amazing question to ask you about, to introduce this idea of really how do we create distortions in our boardroom. And we create distinctions between the inner boardroom and the outer boardroom. So you're certainly able to answer to either or both of those ideas or spaces that we have distortions inside of. So we wanted to ask you, Kristi, just with the most humble regard, given your vast experience of over 20 years inside corporations, serving in the role of organization development and building company culture, how have you valued utilizing this ability to access your inner guidance as a primary tool to cultivate conscious company culture while helping companies grow and retain their team members?
That is a loaded question, but I've thought about it a lot. And really it's, I think distortions are created largely in ways of lack of self-awareness. So I've worked and I'm really evolving that self-awareness within myself to really change my own distortions and then be able to express that externally. So we can all, within the same boardroom, within the same corporate culture, within the same environment, really lean on each other to be accountable to our own self-awareness and what that looks like, and be each other's mirror for that and really evolve in that process together.
That is really beautiful. That is exactly what we're talking about, right? Is that ability to become self-aware starts to reduce all of those distortions we were talking about, right? So what are some of the major distortions that you experience in an outer boardroom with other team members?
I think a lot of them are, old belief systems. I think they're ways of thinking. I think they're, belief systems create our habits, the way we interact, our actions, sometimes our motivations. So really understanding our belief system and then maybe how those show up as biases or judgment or ego in the boardroom, and really being aware of what that feels like and what that, how those interactions look, and then understanding, because we all get there and we all become part of that at some point. So understanding what that feels like and looks like, so you can work on being a better participant in those situations when biases and judgments do evolve.
Absolutely. And then when we notice them, right, we can start to diminish them ourselves. And then we can support others in the boardroom to diminish those through crucial conversations, through delicate conversations, through ways in which we can compassionately open up and releasing those judgments in order to really get us evolved through that boardroom operational activity of that day.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Because I really believe it's a joint effort. It's not one person leading it. I think it's a collective effort of kind of the bigger picture of being purpose driven, really.
It really, you said it so beautifully, where the awareness starts with ourselves first. And we set the example, and we actually energetically set the example inside of with our colleagues, within our boardrooms, and it ripples out to all of our teams, even into the market space, as we look here first. And I love what you shared related to holding each other accountable in the ways that are elevated, in the ways that we assist one another to rise and evolve, and in a place where we tend to look outward for the excuses that are easy to grab onto. We're really changing this trajectory altogether And this conversation is amazing. So thank you, Kristi, so much for your wisdom and for sharing a few moments with us here. Kristi, how can our audience contact you to get to know you better?
They can reach out to me at Kristi@cultureworkshr.com, and it's KRISTI@cultureworkshr.com.
Wonderful. Excellent. And to our audience, if you're interested in taking a deeper dive with us and learning a bit more about the Master Series course that we are launching here soon, coming up in July of this year, 2021, please contact us and look for us at Conscious Global Leader, and we'll look forward to answering all your questions and welcoming you into this incredibly dynamic program. Thanks so much.